back to the Words Heart podcast, guys. It's time for your favorite segment of the week. I know it's my favorite. Being a big fucking nerd with Greg.
It's my least favorite.
No, you love it.
I love it.
You loved everything about it.
I love your nerd, baby.
So what are you going to do for us today, Greg? What are we going on with?
Well, I want to see how many of the weirdest comic book characters that you guys might have heard of or have not heard of. Because if you haven't heard of them, I want to educate you on a few of the good ones out there. But
You're about to get learned.
But before I do that, I'm just kind of curious as to what's the weirdest comic book character that you guys know of? Just so I don't, repeat myself here.
Okay, who was the bad guy in The Tick who had a chair for a head?
Chairface.
Yeah. There was a Tick comic.
It was a card. Yeah, there was a comic with it.
It counts.
I don't really have a big knowledge of comic book heroes, to be honest. It's one of the few.
But what is the weirdest?
Oh,
it doesn't have to be necessarily a hero.
Who's the polka dot villain?
No,
The DC villain.
Spot.
The Spot. He has no powers. He's just.
Yeah, and he's a Marvel villain, not DC.
Is he? Okay, and he's just polka dotted.
Yeah, well, because he can travel through those holes.
He can travel through Spot.
Yeah, he travels through spots because he fights Spider-Man quite
Squirrel
often.
Girl is kind of weird too, but she's defeated.
I'll say she's on my list.
She defeated Thanos single-handedly, didn't she?
Yeah. See, and she is one of the ones on my list. So
What is this? Being a big fucking nerd with
Mike.
all of us? Let's get to it.
So yeah, there's Squirrel Girl. So she has a mutant power that she can talk to squirrels. And somehow she's one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel Universe.
I don't understand that.
Oh, the best part is that she has one main
is-
squirrel that is like her sidekick.
My main squirrel.
Do you know what his name is?
Squirrel.
No.
Nuts.
Elvis.
No. Nothing squirrel related. His name is Monkey Joe.
My friend had a cat named Willie G. It was a girl cat.
Was he Catman?
No.
With a cat named Willie G?
No. I don't know why that reminded me of that.
Squirrel Girl, what she has all the powers of a squirrel?
But not really. She can talk to the squirrels. She doesn't really have any power other than that.
Didn't Anna Kendrick
She can control them.
She came out and said that if they want to make a Squirrel Girl movie or incorporate Squirrel Girl into
or even a TV series, she wants to do it.
She's throwing herself out there.
She would be a pretty good Squirrel Girl, I think.
That's the thing. She's actually funny.
And she kind of looks like a squirrel.
She does have perfect teeth. If you ever noticed that, yeah, fun fact. So yeah, Anna Kendrick, hit me up, please.
You're so desperate.
At Alex Legier.
Yeah, at Alex Legier. At Squirrel Boy
69.
I'm gonna register that now.
Yeah, at D's Nuts.
D's Nuts. Squirrel Boy at D'sNuts.com.
Yeah.
So sticking with Marvel Comics then, another one that I'm pretty sure neither of you have heard of, but Mike's going to love this one.
Okay, wait. Describe him.
No, you need the name first in this case.
Okay, give me the name.
His superhero name is Maggot.
I've never heard of him.
Yeah,
Does he
here's a description. Briefly a member of the X-Men, the mutant known as Maggot has a hollow digestive cavity housing a pair of semi-sentient slugs named Eenie and Meanie, which are able to bore their way out of his torso and use a powerful enzyme to digest any solid object in their path at super speed, transmitting the energy back into their master. And then he can use that energy to supercharge his physical size, strength, stamina, and sturdiness.
And he was an X-Men?
Briefly an X-Men.
I don't see how, when you say that somebody's a mutant, you know what I mean? You think, oh, okay, they have some sort of a mutation. I don't feel like that's a mutation.
That's a mutation.
So when they bore their way out of his body, they have to eat their way out before they get out?
No, I'm pretty sure they had, access holes.
Yeah, they shot out of his nipples.
But in this situation,
I'm Maggot!
They were part of his mutant power because they were essentially his digestive system.
That's lame as fuck.
That's kind of I get where they eat things and he absorbs the power. It's almost like he's like a summoner.
Hyper metabolism.
Hyper metabolism. I knew a kid who had that once. He can see his
Did
ribs.
he have 2 slugs that came out of his stomach? And
No, he had ADHD. He was a dick.
you're talking about yourself again?
No, I don't have ADHD, and I don't have a hyper-metabolism. Look at me. You don't build a body like this with good metabolism, buddy.
You are not maggot.
I am not a maggot.
All right, another Marvel character then.
Marvel's
Again,
fucking weird.
I liked giving you the names first before I describe them because in some situations the name doesn't have anything to do with the powers, and other times it does.
All right, I'll see if I can guess what he does.
All right, well, this one's actually she. Her name is Ruby Thursday.
Okay, so she every Thursday she gets her period instead of Netflix.
Fuck.
Fuck.
We're gonna.
I need to specify.
Yeah, we're
again,
gonna stop the break
this
now
is
and put that fucker into the
Marvel
windshield.
Comics.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
What do you think?
I'm
You're not going to top Mike's. So.
I feel like she owns a restaurant and
Yeah,
TGI Fridays.
She builds her restaurants right next to Ruby Tuesdays.
Yep.
yeah, something like that.
So, Thursday Rubenstein, which was her name, yeah, okay, was
So
once
she's Jewish.
was once a brilliant scientist who was shunned by society for developing a new surgical procedure where a human's head is replaced with an organic computer made of malleable plastic. So she's literally a human with a round red head that's got a computer inside of it.
Oh, so she could just like Google things on the
She
fly.
could
So
Google.
essentially, somebody showed up with Google Glass, and she was like, "Oh fuck."
that's also terrible.
Well, the whole point to her having just a plain red round head
Yeah.
was because she was tired of having to worry about her looks all the time. So she figured, hey, I'll just make it a
Might
red
as well
round
look like
ball.
an idiot.
Then I don't have to worry anymore.
Okay.
Oh, she was also a member of a group called the Headmen for a while and fought the Defenders.
The Headman.
That sounds like a bad porn group.
Okay, who else was in the Headman?
Oh
Oh God! Don't Google Headman.
What? Hello, Google.
The Headman.
The Headmen. All right, so I got another Marvel one here.
Fucking Marvel, man.
I did 4 of each, so there's a variety here. So this is actually the last Marvel character. Hey, don't give me your attitude.
Yeah, I'm Attitude Man. Marvel's newest character.
Dick, man.
I'm just-
biggest dick on the planet.
Thanks.
No, I didn't mean your actual
You
dick.
flatter me, Greg.
Big Bertha.
She can grow in size and like so she's like really.
I think she
she
fires babies out. Big Bertha. I don't think Bertha's her name. I think it's Birtha. And she goes, and baby's just like.
No. Alex was much closer than you were.
I said big woman. I basically took his idea and added pregnancy.
I said she can like. She's not always big. She can like.
I took his idea and knocked it up. That's what I did.
So, she has the power to manipulate her body weight, and the fatter she grows, the stronger and more indestructible she gets.
Ooh, can she
But
like?
that's
can she,
not
like,
the best part.
Lift up like her fupa and like crush things.
Yeah, that's not the best part. The best part is she slims down by power puking.
Does the puke hurt her enemies? Is it like acidic?
In one heaving yak, she expels nearly all of her body fat.
So if she grew herself, right?
Yep.
Could she instantly get bigger? Is that like if she wants to grow bigger, does she just bigger?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so she can grow herself what to like the size of like a city, and then like immediately barf it out and just like kill everything.
Well,
She
see,
sounds way too powerful, is what I'm saying.
I don't think that the puke has any special power. That's just when she wants.
I know, but
When
if
she's done with her superhero time, she just.
I know,
pukes.
but what I'm saying is that when you get a New York City size block worth of puke, people are gonna die. I don't care if it's special puke or not.
Well, I mean,
They're gonna
that
drown in that.
That shit's gonna kill
well,
people.
not to mention. I mean, if we want to get scientific on that part, if she's gonna like instantly
Stomach
grow
grow.
herself,
Yeah, because nothing says scientific
Well,
like
no.
a.
No, no, the
Big
first-
fucking birth.
the first part, because like if she's gonna be able to grow like instantly, that like she
Bro.
like her mass is she obviously gonna gain mass, but you can't just create mass out of nothing, right? So it's like
She can.
she would like have to absorb everything around her,
Oh
like
my
take
God.
all the life
You
force.
do
like,
realize this is the same universe where a chick can talk to squirrels, and where someone has a red head that's a computer.
Yeah, redheads
And-
don't exist in the real world.
No,
idiot.
like a red plastic.
Like,
Oh,
so if she grew big enough, can she create so much mass, like, that she creates, like, a black hole, or, like, a
I
wormhole
don't
or something?
think that's ever been explained.
Or she grows
okay,
so
but
big that
my
her-
mistake for thinking that physics were still a thing in this universe. This
Yeah.
is comic books. They don't
She-
use
so
physics.
I still like my idea where she gets so big that she can puke out an entire city.
No, I still like your original idea where her name is Big Bertha, spelled B-I-R.
She shoots babies out and, like, breast milk and shit.
You were. This is like the most sexist episode ever.
How is
All
it-
coming from you.
How's it sexist?
You've mentioned that one random. You've mentioned.
All right,
It's
all right,
it's
all right,
based
all right,
on their
all right.
names. It was based on the fact their name was Bertha. If you said Big Betty, then I wouldn't have went there.
You would have immediately thought that it was Betty White talking about her pussy, and that
Yeah.
was her superpower.
And she's big, and she's like, I'm Betty White, I have a pussy.
Look
And
at the
they're all
size
like,
of
no,
All right.
Betty White, no.
We don't want to see that.
Who's next?
All right, so let's move on to some weird DC characters. Matter Eater Lad.
Matter Eater Lad.
That's-
He can eat any matter.
Yeah, literally. So he's Tenzal Kim,
Woo!
or Kem is his name, and he's from the I can't even talk.
So he's just basically an Asian competitive eater.
No. He's from another
It's
planet.
Kobayashi.
He's from the planet
That guy's
Bismol,
fucking wicked.
and has the ability to eat
What's
almost
the
any
planet again?
amount of Bismol.
Okay, he's from the planet Pika.
I'm actually seeing something going with this. So, from the planet Bismol, like Pepto-Bismol,
For the planet Bismol.
and his superhuman ability is to eat almost any amount of matter, virtually any form. So he just eats stuff and gets power from it.
And he settles his stomach.
Yeah,
A little bit of
with
Pepto.
a little piece of his planet.
That's.
That's actually kind of funny. Bismol.
Yeah, no, okay, I made up the part about him eating the planet to settle his stomach. But
Oh.
I just do find it funny that
That-
his planet name is Bismol.
That comic book idea is abysmal.
Well,
if
and
you ask.
he's a character in the Legion of Superheroes, which is like the future of the DC universe, and it's just this big group of heroes from all across the universe. But they do have like rejects that try and join the team.
Like Matter Eater Lad.
Yeah, no, he's actually the worst part is he's one of the members of the team. He's not one of the rejects.
Well, I mean, like, if you could eat anything,
Wouldn't you?
it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I wonder if he could poop anything, though. Is my question.
I don't think they get into that.
Well, they probably should, because it's got to go somewhere.
DC Comics, if you're watching, we want to know about Matter Eater Lad's bathroom habits.
Yeah. You just switch to the end of the comic, and it's just like a picture of like the outside of the bathroom door with a big like speech bubble that just says "fuck."
I shouldn't have eaten that train.
Yeah.
Alright, next one. Dog Welder.
Dog welder.
Yep.
No, you're waking up names on this one.
No.
Yeah.
No,
He,
I'm
Dog
not.
Welder.
And what Mike is thinking is probably exactly what it is.
does he weld dogs to things?
He welds dogs to people.
To people? How do you weld people? You just like melt them together?
Best part is he's a superhero, not a supervillain. So, Dog Welder is a superhero that welds dogs to criminals' faces.
What did the dogs do? Are they dead?
He traps strays in alleyways to keep his supply of dead dogs fresh.
Dead dog.
Dead dogs?
What?
Yeah, and he's a good guy.
So he finds stray dogs, he kills them, and then welds them to bad guys' faces?
Yep.
That's,
And calls himself the Dog Welder.
this fucking Peter's gonna have a field day with this guy.
What the fuck?
It's yeah. He's on.
They should call him the dead dog face attacher. What does he use to weld it?
An actual welding iron.
A
which
welding torch?
I don't understand how the physics of DC Universe work.
Oh
that
my
a welding
God.
torch will
So
weld.
does
a
he have
dog.
any actual powers, or does he like?
Who wrote this?
He's mute.
Who wrote it?
I don't know. I never looked that
Who
up.
wrote this comic book character? I want to meet him.
It's the fucking anti.
He's a part of a group called Section 8, and it's just full of like reject people.
He
like
wears
this,
a
but
trench coat and hangs around way too close to parks.
He was the weirdest of the group, I thought. Anyway.
Yeah, he's fucked. Jesus, who thinks of this shit?
dog welder.
My
It's
God.
just-
I can kind of see you being the dog welder.
No, I love dogs. I would just be like,
What the fuck is this shit? Like,
no, it's dead. It doesn't bark.
Yeah.
never mind. My apologies.
Yeah.
Melting fucking
So,
dogs to
going from dogs to the next weird character, Dexter.
Dexstar?
It sounds like
Dexstar.
Dexter.
it sounds like a cat.
It would be a
Straight.
cat. That's why it was a nice segue from the dog welder to Dexter.
Dexstar.
So,
What does it do?
to explain Dexter, I have to explain the lantern rings in DC
You're
Comics.
gonna have to get Dex started on this shit.
Wow. So you obviously have heard of Green Lantern.
What is that?
Yeah, he can be defeated by the color yellow and
Yeah.
wood.
So anyway, okay. So
You
the
can-
Green
you can
Lantern
I'm just kidding.
You
has
can
the
beat
green
Green-
power ring that runs on willpower.
I know what the Green Lantern
Right.
is.
So in the Marvel Comics, there's more than just the Green Lantern Corps. There's...
I thought he was in DC Comics.
I said DC Comics.
You said Marvel.
Whoa.
Ho ho ho!
Alex, edit that out.
Yeah.
I can't be seen on camera.
Oh.
All right, so in DC
Nerd
Comics, there's multiple Lantern Corps. So there's the Green Lanterns, the Yellow Lanterns,
Yeah.
the Blue Lanterns.
Yeah.
There's one Orange Lantern, and the whole reason behind that is because they're avarice, so they're all about greed.
Okay.
So it's so greedy, he's the only one. He won't let there be a whole corpse of them. The Star Sapphires and the Indigo Tribe.
And isn't there a white one because he
Yeah.
stole all the rings?
Well, he didn't steal them all. He controls
The
all
Fario?
the whole spectrum of the emotional.
Is that his name?
What? No, it's Kyle Rayner is the White Lantern right now.
Shit.
So, the Red Lanterns are the ones that control rage on the emotional spectrum.
Okay.
So, one of the members of the Red Lantern Corps is Dexter, who is a cat who watched his human get viciously killed and was so enraged by having his human killed that he got a Red Lantern ring and became a Red Lantern. So it's this cat with a Red Lantern ring attached to its tail that can fly around the universe and vomits up hot red vomit, because that's what the Red Lanterns do instead of, coming up with constructs like the Green Lanterns do.
Oh my God. Jesus
So-
Christ. Dexter, the angry
Angry
little
Red
pussy.
Lantern cat. And the best part is that the
Holy
leader
shit.
of the Red Lanterns is Atrocious, and he's this big monster-like dude, and Dexter is basically his pet because he's like his
The
right
dog
hand man.
welder's coming.
Yeah, they use him as the dog welder. Yeah.
That's
just-
fucked.
So-
I just
So there's one more I got.
Dexter, the angry cat.
The Fiddler.
Okay, you have no idea what I'm picturing.
What are you picturing?
no,
Picture-
that's the diddler.
Yeah, no, I'm picturing Donald Trump with a fucking with a hamburger mask running up and grabbing everybody in the crotch. I'm the fiddler. I'm fiddling with your shit, buddy.
Yeah, no, it's not quite that good. He's just a guy who channels magical powers through his violin.
So he's a bard.
Yeah. So
He's
instead of being the violiner, he's the fiddler.
The violiner.
Yeah, because he uses a violin, not a fiddle.
Oh.
But he calls himself the fiddler.
Oh well, how does he play it? A fiddle and a violin is only different based on how you play it.
Oh, I honestly did not know that.
Well, yes and no.
There are small changes to each instrument, but it's also a lot in the play style. Yeah.
A fiddler can pick up a violin and fiddle the shit out of it. And a violinist can pick up a fiddle and they can probably
Violin the shit out of it.
Fill the shit out of it.
Yeah, and they can probably violently play it. The fiddler.
Yeah. So he's just a dude who
Who does he
channels-
fight? Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
His first appearance, he's a bad guy. He fought the Flash. Because, I mean, if you're going to go up against the fastest man alive, you're going to want a good violin.
Yeah, you're gonna want. Yeah, because. Well, the speed of light is faster than the speed of sound.
Yeah.
So the Flash won.
Well, obviously, his name was the fucking Fiddler.
Fair enough. Jesus. That's fantastic.
Are those all of them?
Yeah,
That's all of them.
That I didn't. I mean, I probably could have made an even longer list, but I
Question.
didn't want to.
Question.
Yes.
right now, create your shitty superhero.
By
Or villain. Shitty power. Go, Alex.
The pansy.
what's his power?
He just grows flowers. They're not like magical flowers or anything. You can just like stare at something and the flowers will grow off it.
Pretty sure that already exists. What's
Cool.
yours?
Gyprock.
Okay. Power.
Yeah, he has his skin is hardened to the strength of drywall. Gyprock. He's slightly more coarse than people.
Yeah, he's slightly stronger than cardboard, but not as strong as a board.
He's essentially a fully calloused man. Yeah, and his sidekick, corrugated lad, who does have the power of cardboard.
Of cardboard.
Yeah.
Right. How about the beard?
Gyprock. What's the beard?
He can control and grow out his beard as long as he needs, and uses it to attack people.
He control the length of his beard.
Yeah.
Like,
It
just like-
grows on command and has a mind of its own. And it's like
They'll be like, "Oh,
reaches
I
out
got
like
caught
tendrils.
by the lasso of truth," and you're like, "No, it's way way grosser than that."
It's the beard of consequence.
And it doesn't make you do shit. Ugh.
Well, you're almost halfway there.
Oh,
I'm working on it. That's going to be my superpower.
That's pretty great. Lessons learned.
There's some really weird comic book characters out there.
DC,
I've only touched
Marvel?
the surface.
Get your shit together.
Yeah, I think our biggest lessons learned here is that your greatest superpower is being able to subscribe to our channel, and you'll never be any better than that.
Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode of our podcast, specifically Being a Big Fucking Nerd with Greg. Let us know what you think is the weirdest superpower or the weirdest superhero or villain you've ever heard of. If you like our videos, click on Super Beard Faces over here. And if you want to see some of our previous videos, click on Lesser Beard Face over here. And as always, you can comment below and click like, and we still have merchandise down there. Thanks for watching.